Welcome to Alpha Reality. Let's cut straight to it. You're in that gray area, that place of total confusion where you can't tell if she's just being polite, if she's a friend, or if she's genuinely 100% in. You're terrified of making a move and looking like an idiot, but you're also terrified of not making a move and losing her. It's analysis paralysis. But here's the truth, man. Most guys are looking for the wrong signals. They're looking for the big, obvious movie script moments, the grand gesture, the dramatic confession. That's not how it works. The real signals are subtle. They're quiet. They're not about what she does, they're about what she stops doing. The single biggest sign that you already have her is this: her representative leaves the room. Think about it. On the first few dates, you're not talking to her, you're talking to her representative, the polished, perfect, always laughing, always agreeable version of her. She's trying to impress you. She's on her A game, she's performing, and you're doing the exact same thing. But when she decides she's in, when she's comfortable, when she's not trying to win you over anymore because she feels like she has you, the performance stops. The representative clocks out and the real person shows up. This is the game changer, and it shows up in a few specific ways. The first is what I call the comfortable mess. She'll stop being perfect. She'll show up to your place in sweatpants and a messy bun with no makeup on. She won't apologize for it. She won't feel self-conscious. This isn't her letting herself go. This is her paying you the highest compliment possible. She is telling you, I trust you enough to not have my armor on. This is me. Take it or leave it. When she's not afraid of you seeing her at her 6 out of 10, it's because she knows you already think she's a 10. She's not auditioning anymore. She's got the part. The second sign, and this one is critical, is she shares her lows, not just her highs. When you're first dating, every story is a highlight reel. Her big promotion, her fun trip, her witty observation. But when she's locked in, she'll start sharing her anxieties, her fears. She'll tell you about the stupid fight she had with her mom or how she's worried she's not good enough at her job. This is not her complaining. This is a vulnerability test. She's opening up the hood of the car and showing you the greasy, complicated engine underneath. She's checking to see if you'll run or if you'll grab a wrench. If you listen, truly listen, and don't try to fix her, but just support her, you're in. You're not just a date anymore. You're her person. It's crazy how many guys miss this. Seriously, if you've ever had a woman open up to you about her real-world problems and you had no idea what it meant, I want you to hit that like button right now. Let me know I'm not the only one who sees this. The third sign is that she starts to get protective of you. This is a huge shift in the dynamic. In the beginning, you are the pursuer, the one protecting and providing. But when she feels you're hers, she will go to bat for you. She'll defend you to her friends, even if they're just playfully making fun of you. If you're being hard on yourself about a mistake at work, she'll be the first one to say, no, you're being too hard on yourself. You're the smartest guy in that room. She starts taking your side, publicly and privately. She's not on her team or your team anymore. She's on our team. She has your back. This is a primal, biological signal of investment. She is emotionally and psychologically invested in your well-being as if it were her own. And that brings us to the physicality of it. And no, I'm not just talking about sex. I'm talking about the non-sexual intimacy. This is the stuff that screams comfortable. It's when she starts invading your personal space in a totally casual way. She'll pick a piece of lint off your shirt without even thinking about it. She'll fix your collar. She'll rest her head on your shoulder while you're just watching TV. Not in a let's make out way, but in a this is my spot way. She'll take food off your plate without asking. These small acts of assumed familiarity are her subconscious mind saying, the barrier between me and you is gone. We are a single unit. She's not a guest in your life anymore. She's a resident. Finally, for this first part, she starts using we. Listen for the pronouns. In the beginning, it's all I and you. What are you doing this weekend? Oh, I'm thinking of going to that new bar. When she's sold, the language shifts. It becomes, what are we doing this weekend? Or, oh, we should totally check out that bar. She'll even start future pacing. She'll say things like, next summer we have to go to the beach, or what are we going to be for Halloween? She's not just planning her future anymore. She's planning a future, and you are explicitly in it. She's not just seeing if you fit into her life, she's actively building a life with you. This next sign is so simple, but it's 100% accurate. She starts to do boring stuff with you. A woman who is just dating you wants the date. She wants the excitement, the restaurant, the drinks, the show. A woman who is with you, who sees you as hers, just wants you. She will be perfectly happy, even suggest doing absolutely nothing. She'll ask you to come over and just build IKEA furniture. She'll ask you to go with her to the grocery store. She'll want to just run errands on a Saturday. This is the chore test. It sounds boring, but it's the ultimate sign of commitment. Life isn't a highlight reel. Life is 90% boring errands. And when she actively wants you to be a part of her 90%, it means she's not just looking for a good time. She's looking for a partner. And look, I'm trying to get this information out to as many men as possible who are stuck in that gray area. We're trying to hit 1 million subscribers by the end of the year. And if this is giving you any value, do me a solid and just smash that subscribe button. It's free, and it helps the channel more than you know. Seriously, do it. Now, this next one is the one that's going to shock you because it sounds negative, but it's the most powerful sign of all. She's willing to fight with you. That's right. A woman who is not invested, a woman who is 1 foot out the door, will not argue with you. It's not worth the energy. If you say something she doesn't like, she'll just smile, nod, and text her friends later about what a jerk you are. She'll quiet quit the relationship, but a woman who is in, a woman who is yours, she will call you out. She will argue. She will get mad because she cares. She's invested in the relationship and she's fighting for it. She's fighting for you to understand her. She's fighting to solve the problem. She sees a future with you and she's willing to go through the difficult, messy, uncomfortable work of an argument to protect that future. A real fight, followed by a real resolution, is one of the strongest bonds you can build. It means she trusts you enough to show you her anger, knowing you won't leave. Then there's the social integration. She stops hiding you. In fact, she starts showing you off. There are 2 levels to this. Level 1 is the inner circle. She introduces you to her real friends, her best friends, the ones who know everything. This is a test. She's seeing if you fit. She's getting their opinion. But more importantly, she's staking her claim. She's saying to her social circle, this is my guy. Level 2 is the family. When she introduces you to her parents or her siblings, that is not a casual move. That is a statement. Women do not bring random guys home. They bring prospects home. They bring the man they are proud of, the man they see a real, tangible future with. She is vetting you as a potential part of the family. And speaking of that, she starts leaving her stuff at your place. This is a classic for a reason. It starts small. A toothbrush, a hair tie, then it's her favorite coffee mug. Then it's a change of clothes, a hoodie. This isn't just about convenience. This is a subconscious and sometimes very conscious act of nesting. She is turning your space into our space. She's making your apartment feel like home to her. She is leaving little anchors of herself in your life, marking her territory and integrating her life with yours on a physical level. When you open your bathroom cabinet and her face wash is sitting next to your shaving cream, it's game over. But the final sign, the one that ties all of this together, is the comfortable silence. This is the pinnacle of connection. When you're with someone new, silence is terrifying. It's awkward. You feel this desperate need to fill it with small talk, with a joke, with anything. But when you're with your person, silence is peace. You can sit in a car together for an hour, or read books on the same couch, or just cook dinner in the same kitchen without saying a word. And it's not awkward. It's just comfortable. It's a sign that you don't need to perform for each other. You don't need to entertain. You can just be. Your presence alone is enough for her, and her presence is enough for you. So stop looking for the grand gestures. Stop waiting for the fireworks. Look for the absence of performance. Look for the comfort. Look for the mess, the arguments, and the boring errands. Because when she stops trying to impress you and just starts living with you, that's when you know. You don't have to win her over anymore. You already have.